All right, so running 3 tethered climbing. Last year I did 2 tethered climbing and I made a few adjustments to things, but this year I'm gonna be running 3 tethers and I'm not doing any sticks. So on my right side of my saddle, I have 2 dump pouches. On my right side, I have my 2 main climbing tethers, okay? So I have 2 ropes on this carabiner, and when I get to the tree, bring it around, up as high as you can go, throw it through your carabiner, and lock it down so that thing doesn't slip out on you, right? What I have here is I have a rope man for my bridge, and I have a second tether on this with a Petzl climbing aider for my foot. This is to help me stabilize when I'm moving from my foot climbing tether to my saddle tether. So on this side, I have my foot tether and my lineman's belt. So my lineman's belt and my foot tether live in the same pouch, and that will help me when I need to move around tree branches or limbs. Much like you do when you have sticks, you'd have to have 2 lineman's belts. I have 3 points of connection to the tree and a lineman's, so I only need 1 of those here. So same thing with this. Wrap this around the tree. Come in off the side a little bit, and then lock this down. On my foot tether, I just tied a quick cinching knot, but I'll put my boot through both of these, cinch this down so it never comes out of this loop. But I'm ready to climb right now. I'm done. I don't need to put anything on I don't need to put my sticks on my saddle. I don't need to have a rope going down to pull them up with me. And my platform is still on my back. So as soon as I get to the tree, I put my ropes up and I'm ready to climb. So I'll start climbing now. Drop this down a little bit. Bring on my bridge. Drop it in. Tighten up the bridge. Like that. And now I'm climbing. Bring my foot down. Put my boot through, tighten it up, and now my boot is always connected to that. So I'll tighten this up on my Prusik, stand up into the foot tether, and now this is how you start to climb. One thing you want to avoid is putting your thumbs under the ropes, which I'm figuring out a better way to do that as we go. How to be a little faster, a little quieter. But right where I am right now, you can sit in the saddle, move your foot tether up. What I found is that instead of sitting in the saddle and trying to do this and move your foot tether, I added this 3rd rope with the climbing aider on it. So now I can stabilize myself with my foot, move my other tether up, tighten it down, stand up, and away we go. And the whole way up, you're adjusting your ropes. I like to keep my left foot tether off to my left just a little bit. But adding this second tether for my foot allows me to stabilize out here. Whereas if you don't have this, you have to be on the tree, you have to hook your foot around to stabilize yourself in order to move your foot tether up. Now we just stand up here. Move this up. Put that in here. So I think in less than 2 minutes, I'm already at 10 feet and I've been taking my time. right about here, my bottom feet are at about 13 feet off the ground. Now I have a limb I need to go around. So, you climb with sticks, you know how to do this. Take out your linemen, throw it around the tree. We got a tender on here, tighten it up. Now I'm safe on the tree. Which means I can unclip my climbing tether. And move it around the branch. And then repeat the process with the foot tether. So, for video's sake, I'm at hunting height. I've moved around a couple of branches. Now it's time for me to set up my platform. Same tether I climb with is the same tether I hunt with. And then, step in your platform. And then once you're on your platform, obviously, get ready for however you like to hunt. But now I'm ready to go. Pull my bow up, hang it up. On the way down, there's two different ways to get down. We can two tether down, or we can rappel down. In my backpack, I have 30 foot of rope. Loop it around the tree. You can use a figure 8. You can use a bunch of different rappelling devices. Slide right out of the tree, retrieve your rope, put them in your bags, and you're done. You don't need to fumble with sticks. You don't need to worry about them clanking around, them slipping out from underneath you. If you ask me, we don't need them anymore. You buy a tree stand, it comes with a foot safety tether, which is this. It's mandatory. Harness and a safety tether. I'm gonna get out of this tree. Thank you.